So we have basically discussed three different category of elimination of the redundancy from a context-free grammar. Naturally, question will come that why we will discuss all this redundancy and what will happen uh, on removing this. Although I have told you that the compiler design will be pretty better or easier or simpler, but with respect to compiler, again one another point we can say that compiler accept any production rule of a grammar is not in a general form. General form means, sorry, I'm sorry, doesn't accept a grammar in any form. It actually it's better to design the compiler using production rule in a particular general form of a grammar. And that is what we call actually normal form. Okay. This normal form gives you a general rule or of expressing any grammar. This general rule means general rule of writing the production rules. Naturally, the question, the argue is not much clear to you right now. Let's move on, and I hope it will be much more clear on the other, as we will move on. But one thing, there are two different normal forms present in automata theory. One is called Chomsky normal form and another is called Greibach normal form or Greibach normal form. This Chomsky, already you have you know about Noam Chomsky because he is the father of the grammar present in automata theory. By his name actually this normal form first came. And this Chomsky normal form, that is CNF or GNF, I mean we will use in short, gives you a facility to define any production rule in a particular general form. So we will look upon the general form very soon. But before that, one thing has to be very clear that in any CNF or GNF, the grammar is simplified. That means there will be no production rule, no epsilon production, no useless symbol, no unit production in that grammar. If you find a grammar which have one of this, at least one of this redundancy, if you want to express the grammar in CNF or in GNF, the first thing that you have to do is you have to remove those redundancy from the grammar and then you can convert in some general form. Now let's come to the point, start with this Chomsky normal form. A context-free grammar in Chomsky normal form if the production rules are in the following form. What is given? Capital A to capital B, capital C, or capital A to small a. Mean either a non-terminal can be rewritten as combination of two terminals or only one single terminal. I'm sorry, combination of two non-terminals or only one single terminal. That's all. And these general form actually given so that the compiler design will be much more easier. Now let's see, take an example. Designing is very easy. Okay. The first thing what you have to do, you have to check in this grammar, if a grammar is given to you, as I told you, that you have to check whether any redundancy present or not in form of those three cases we have discussed in previous class. There is no epsilon production, so forget about that. Is there any useless symbol? If you find it's A, B both can reach to some terminal, so A and B are basically generating symbol, and A and B is also reachable, because when I will start from capital S, we have a production rule capital S to capital S, capital A, capital S, capital B. So capital A, capital B is there, and capital A, capital B both can reach to some terminal. That means somehow A and B is also reachable. That means there is no unreachable symbol also, or non-generating symbol. That means no useless symbol. Fine. Is there any unit production? No, there is no unit production, something like capital X to capital Y. It's not present. So the grammar is clean. Now you can apply some technique to make this grammar in Chomsky normal form. As we have seen that Chomsky normal form only supports two different type of production rule, and you see, if you find a production rule having in another form, just you have to, what you have to do, you have to just take some temporary or new non-terminals in the grammar. You have to take some non-terminals, new non-terminals, and that you have to define accordingly. For example, here you can see that S to ASB, it is not in CNF, because in the right hand side we have three non-terminals, so it is not accepted. So what I have done, I have broken it into two parts. I have said S to A S dash, where S dash can be written as S to B. You see? So on breaking these two, we have actually able to define this particular S to ASB part in Chomsky normal form, maybe through more than one production rule, where S dash is the new non-terminal. Obviously sometimes you require, that is not a surprising thing. Now let's come to the third production rule, actually this second production rule over here, this one. A to small a, capital S, or small a. See, this A to small a, capital S now can be written as, obviously I have to break it into three parts, but one thing, that capital A to small a is already in CNF, right? Because this is supported. Form a non-terminal can be written as only single terminal is supported. So I don't need to worry about this. I have to worry about only this part. What I can do, I can again break into two or more parts, depends upon the requirement. Let's see what we have done. We have taken one more production rule, S dash, one more non-terminal S dash, and written S dash capital A S, where S dash to is capital A, and it is valid production rule in CNF, but this is not valid. So what do you have to do? Again we can break into two part. I have written A to S triple dash S, and this S triple dash S means where S triple dash will vary, will actually redirect S double dash A, this one, and S double dash to A is already was there, it's present. So you see, up to this one it is in CNF. What is left? This part. But in this production rule, both case B2 capital S small b capital S and B2 capital B both are not in CNF, because in case of right two terminals in the right hand side is not accepted by CNF form. So what you can do, we can change it something like this. What I have done, this small b I have represented by another symbol CB, something like this. You see CB. That's why it's obviously become something like this. B2S, CBS, then CB, where CB to B. Now this is valid. There is no harm, but we have to change this two part. Where B to CB is also valid, right? Because both are non-terminal. Only I have to break this part SCBS into two part obviously. So ultimately, what will be the result? It will be something like this: B2 SBS, you can say, where S to SCB. That's in this way you can break into two part. So as a whole, the other part already converted to the CNF, and you see in this production rule, all the production rule are either in form of A to BC or in form of A to small a, right? That means I can say that this grammar is in CNF. Don't think that the grammar is changed. The language generated by this modified grammar and the language generated by the actual grammar is same. I am just transforming the grammar expression, the production rule expression, in a specific form. That is the difference, and that's why we can that's why in this way we can convert a grammar into corresponding CNF.